Hi there, Officer Oil here. My name's Scott McAdoo. I'm a police first responder and community outreach officer for a local department in Maryland. And outside of police, I support my family as a certified AMSOIL dealer. When I'm not fighting crime, I am fighting friction. So I'm here with my 25-ton county line log splitter. Picked it up from Tractor Supply 2 years ago. It's now January 2021. Got it on a Black Friday special. Been plowing through wood with it. Been great. Real happy with it. But it's time to change the oil. So I want to do a service on it. And I bought it new, and it had been sitting outside. I checked the oil. The oil was very milky. I changed it. I put the AMSOIL Small-Engine Oil in it. But I figure after 2 years, probably about that time, and it has currently about 20, well, I ran 3 full tanks of gas out of it. Ran 3 full tanks of gas, and then I added my hour meter here, and I currently have 24.8 hours on it after I ran through 3 full tanks of fuel. So I'm going to go ahead and get it started up here, get it fired up, want to get it warmed up, and get the oil nice and hot so we can drain it out. All right, let's get this thing fired up. On, fuel is on, choke. There we go. Give it a minute or so, let it get nice and hot. Alright, that ought to do it. Ran it for a few minutes here. Oil's nice and hot. Okay, so I want to get a clean work environment. So of course I'm always going to use the AMSOIL parts cleaner just to clean up around the oil fill port and the drain plug. So I've got my drain plug right here, and then the oil fill port. Now there's 2. There's one here, and there's one down here, so whichever's easier to get to. I'll clean them both up and then see which one's going to be a little easier for my funnel. Again, it's been 2 years. I don't quite remember which one I used. All right, let's get this cleaned up. Hot. Nice and easy. Clean that up. Give it a good wipe. Any of that dirt, junk that might try to get in there, don't want that. Yeah, this parts cleaner is great. It's a chlorinated formula, dries very quickly, doesn't leave any residue, comes out really strong stream. And what's nice is you get 19 ounces, which is a lot more. I believe most of the standard cans are right about 14 ounces, so you get a little more inside the can here. All right, crack this loose. Here, let me crack the top, let it breathe a little bit. Crack off this. It's a 10 millimeter. And there it goes. Coming on out. Not seeing any sludge or any crud in there. Got a slight color to it, but after 2 years and probably, I don't know, maybe, not exactly sure how many hours I could get on 1 tank of fuel. I just don't recall. But should be doing this annually, every season. Shame on me. I'm completely confident that the AMSOIL were protected. The only way to know for sure, though, if you really want to get technical, is pull an oil sample. But don't think I'm going to do that on this log splitter here. It only holds 20 ounces. So we'll let that keep dripping. Give that a minute to all get out of there. All right, been dripping a little bit. I think I've got pretty confident I got most of it out. I'd be tempted to kind of pick it up and get a little angle on it, but this sucker is a beast. It is heavy, so not doing that. Clean up my drain plug here. Always best to replace that crush washer or this oil drain plug gasket here. And of course I don't have one. So we're going to reuse what's on it and hold my breath that I don't have an oil leak. May regret it later. So got that all wiped down. The owner's manual is pretty vague. Not a whole lot of information. I'm sure somewhere there's a spec for the torque spec on this drain plug, but I'm just gonna snug it up. There you go. Finger tight, and then give it a little turn. There we go. Remember, whatever you do, do not strip out that drain bolt. I've done it before. Awful, awful. So, what we're going to be using is the AMSOIL 100% synthetic small engine 5W30. Now, the book recommends 1030, which we have, and I've been using for years. Absolutely love it. However, the day they rolled out this 530, I said I have to get some just for a couple reasons. One, you're going to get maximum fuel economy with the 5 versus the 10, okay? And you're going to get better cold protection, cold flow at startup. So maximum protection in those colder weathers, colder temperatures. Most of the time I'm using this log splitter in the winter time. Now in Maryland we don't get that cold. It's really not that huge a deal. This would have worked great, but I just wanted to have that little extra edge. So maximum fuel economy, maximum cold flow performance benefits. And the reason why is because you're going to get most of your engine wear at startup. Imagine you go out there to pull that starter cord. It's been sitting for a couple months. It's cold. And these engines, they fire right up and they're wide open. So we want to have that protection so that oil's flowing a little faster. A 5 will flow a little faster cold than a 10. And a 10 would flow faster cold than a 15, and so on and so forth. So this here, I'll show you. Commercial grade, 100% synthetic, small engine, all performance, synthetic small engine oil. It is a high zinc formula specifically designed for these applications. It was designed for snow blowers. When there's snow up in the north, up Canada, that way, and that's why they went with the 5. But it meets a ton of specs: gasoline, diesel, even a wet clutch motorcycle spec, the JSO MA and the MA2. So this is perfect, and it has a super long service life, up to 200 hours. Up to 200 hours, works on all those major engines. As you can see, will work in anything straight 30, generator, snow blowers. I plan on using this once I run out of my 1030 here. Once I run out of my 1030, I'm going to end up switching over everything to my 530, including my lawnmower, just because at operating temperatures, when everything's hot, it's a push. A 30's a 30's a 30. So it's all the same. But when it's cold, you get better benefits. Kind of like a 020 versus a 520 or something like that. In my Chevy Suburban, book calls for 5W30. I run 030 just for the same exact reason. So anyway, I can get that advantage there. So takes 20 quarts, or excuse me, 20 ounces, 20 quarts, 20 ounces in this. And I took a look at it, and I'm going to come in right here. I'm going to come in from this one. I'm going to fill it right, you can see, right there. So let's go ahead and do that. Got my funnel. I cleaned it out. Liquid gold. And 20 ounces. So 32 ounces in a quart. We're going to take it down to 12 ounces left. Kind of a rough angle here. There she goes. Just a tad bit more. Well, I think I'm full. It says 20 ounces, and I've put, well, not quite, just shy of 20 ounces. And when I pulled my funnel out, it started coming out. So I think it has plenty in there. So let's pull this out. Yeah, I got oil running down. So I took out my funnel, and I got a steady stream of oil out here. So, again, that owner's manual, I'm not sure what's going on with it. Pretty inaccurate. Maybe one of you out there knows exactly how much oil this thing takes. So took the funnel out, it's dripping down. I'm gonna let that drip a little bit. Let that drip before I go ahead and put the dipstick back in. So I recall it did this to me 2 years ago. So either the book is wrong and it takes a lot less than 20 ounces, or this fill port and dipstick are just in a really horrible spot. So not really sure. Have to call Kohler. It's the Kohler SH series 6.5 horsepower, 196 cc's. But I didn't even quite get in that 20 ounces, and sure enough, ended up wasting a bunch of oil. So, ain't doing that. So, I'm pretty even now, pretty level. Get my dipstick and fill port back in here. All right. Give everything a good wipe. Hit it with some parts cleaner. There we go. Okay. All right. Got it in here. Got the oil in. Let's fire it up. Make sure everything sounds okay and looks okay. All right. Ignition on. All right, so that's pretty much a wrap. AMSOIL 100% synthetic 5W30 small engine oil. Again, we have several other options. We have the 1030 small engine, the 1040 small engine, and then the new 15W50 small engine is rolling out as well. So it is a great choice for anybody who's looking for that extra added protection. Perfect for commercial landscapers. That's what it's designed for, just to be beat up and beg for more. Shame on me. I should be changing this annually, but like a lot of people, I got busy. I got sidetracked, didn't get to it, but I can sleep at night knowing that I have it protected with AMSOIL, and that's the benefit, and that's what you get in the AMSOIL Advantage, is you could have that longevity. So for a commercial landscape fleet, most of my clients are changing oil before, when I first start talking to them, anywhere from 50 to 100 hours. And we come in, we help with oil analysis, and we can prove to them that we can get up to 200 hours and sometimes even longer. It's incredible. And we all know, business owners know, that downtime is killer. And if we can show you a way to keep that equipment out there in the field making money, everybody wins. Less downtime, significant fuel economy savings, fleet maintenance savings, all the above. So the AMSOIL full synthetic small engine 5W30. If you're a do-it-yourselfer, you're out here changing oil in the backyard on your lawnmower or your log splitter like me, and you want to move up to AMSOIL, then I highly recommend you become one of our preferred customers. A preferred customer, it's very simple. Kind of works like a BJ's or a Sam's Club membership. But you pay $20 a year and you get 25% off of the entire line, and they're going to give you free shipping directly to the doorstep. Anything over $100. They're always running some promos with shipping, things like that. But outside of that, if you are a repair shop, maybe a parts store, or a commercial fleet, municipal fleet, we have an even more advantageous program where you're going to save 30% off. And there's no fee. If you work with me, I'll be happy to cover that registration fee. It costs me about $6-7, and we can take care of that. But you're going to get 30% off with the option to earn up to 40% off of our retail price. Again, free shipping right to the doorstep. Anything over $350 will give you free ship, and that's it. So you can start better protecting your equipment with the AMSOIL. If you end up on the AMSOIL site, you can always follow my link below in my website, officeroil.com. Follow the link below. It'll take you over to the AMSOIL site. But if you ever end up to the AMSOIL site, or if you call AMSOIL and they ask you how you heard about us, how you heard about AMSOIL, please list my name, Scott McAdoo, MCADOO, and my referral number. My referral number is also my dealer number. It's 164-9274. Again, 164-9274. That way you'll be working with me, and it really helps us out, my family out, so I really would appreciate it. So if you have any questions, please ask, please comment below, please like, share, subscribe, and that's another one for the COUNTYLINE 25-ton log splitter from Tractor Supply. So oil change, AMSOIL. Thanks so much. Officer Oil signing off.